guys, let's pay attention while Rihanna explains to us how she did the bell ringer.
I took 2 and divided it by the denominator, which is 2 divided by 40, and I got 0.05, which is my unit rate. And then I multiplied by 90, and he traveled 4.5 miles in 90 minutes.
Okay, awesome. Alex, tell us, do you agree or disagree? Yeah, very good. The only thing that I would add, I like how you put this in words. John travels 4.5 miles in 90 minutes. The only thing I would add on the unit rate, the 0.05, I would add to it miles per minute. Miles per minute. All right, what questions do you have on the bell ringer? Yesterday we did not have a bell ringer, so you can just put test on Wednesday's bell ringer, and then put the bell ringer in your folder. And then I need you to look at your progress report that I just passed out to you. On your progress report, you'll see that your grade's at the bottom. It's calculated using 50% test, 35% classwork, and 15% homework. You can take it home, get it signed, and brought back to me either tomorrow or Monday for 5 bonus points. If your grade is below a 70%, you are required to get it signed and brought back by Monday.
What if it's exactly
70 is good.
Oh,
It's optional if you want to get it signed and brought back by Monday. But if you have below a 70, it's required. It's like required bonus if you have below a 70. If you have a 70 or above, it's optional. You can bring it back, not bring it back, but you have to do it by Monday in order to get bonus points.
Everyone's on this one, man.
5. All right, what questions do you have for me on the progress report? All right, next thing.
Wait, did you get the test on here?
No, I haven't graded the test yet.
Is there more?
Do what?
More drawing?
That's the same that it was the other day.
He really.
All right, if I can have your attention, please. Yesterday, after the test, you were supposed to watch this video, 6.1 integer notes. It says after the test, you must watch the video and take notes in your interactive notebook. Okay, so you're supposed to do that after the test yesterday. Well, if you did not finish, you were told you could finish it today. So that's what you're going to start off doing today is finishing your notes from yesterday, or if you did not finish them, you're going to watch the video and take notes in your interactive notebook. Don't forget to fill out your table of contents. Now, your table of, let's close our Chromebooks for now. Your table of contents might be a little bit different than mine. Let's get our heads up, please, so I know we're listening. Your table of contents, your pages, you might be 1 page ahead of me. That's okay. Just do the page that it's supposed to be for you, because I believe you should have a vocab page in there that I don't have in mine, or I might have it in mine, so you might be with me. All right, so first you need to watch this video and take notes. After you're done taking notes, you need to raise your hand so I can check your notes. Once I have checked your notes, then you will go back to the main page on Google Classroom and you have an assignment, 6.1 practice. It says, you will work individually and quietly on this assignment. When finished, you can either read, work on other work, play on your Chromebook, or listen to music. So you have to wait until you're finished and have it submitted before you can listen to music. If you don't finish in class, it's going to be homework due at the beginning of class tomorrow. So it's 6.1 practice on big ideas, and that's after I have checked your notes to make sure you have completed your 6.1 notes in your interactive notebook. All right, before I have you get onto Google Classroom to finish your notes, to make sure you've got them completed, what questions do you have for me? All right, get on Google Classroom. Watch the 6.1 notes. After you watch, like I said, after you finish the notes, raise your hand. I will check them. And then you can start on 6.1 practice on big ideas. Okay, so you need to write what these answers were, like what number represents those. All right, and you have why is there a dot above the -7? I have it on -8.
I swear there's two of them.
No, there was an arrow next in my arrow. Did you not listen to the video? Okay, so if you would have listened to the video, you would have seen that I had an arrow there and I needed to extend my arrow, so I whited it out to extend my arrow, but there was only a dot at the end of the But you need to go back and write down the answer to that. What number represents that? Alright, so you be doing your notes.
Or so beautiful.
Okay, you can graph its opposite. What's the opposite of -8? Okay, you need to graph it. And then you can graph this opposite. What's the alternative? Alright, now you can do your 6.1 practice. Alright, you need to write down the examples that we had listed for negative integers. Okay, so let's write down the examples we had for negative integers.
Other than just copying notes? Or-
Yes, you're taking notes at 6.1 integers, 6.1 notes. You're gonna write those down in your student journal. And then after you do that, I'll check it. And then you'll do 6.1 practice. Alright, you didn't do numbers 3 and 4. You need to finish that. Watch the video. You need to go to numbers 3 and 4. Alright, you didn't graph the opposite of -8. What's the opposite of -8?
-7. Yeah, bring our
There you go. Now you can do your 6.1 practice.
About 40 degrees.
Oh.
Alright, you're good to do 6.1 practice. Alright, I need to check your notes. Before you do the practice, I gotta check your notes.
No one cares about next week.
Alright guys, there should not be any talking. You should be watching the video and taking notes. If I've checked your notes and okayed you, then you can go do 6.1 practice. Alright, you're going to do 6.1 practice. Alright, perfect. You're going to do 6.1 practice.
Did I write the actual line graph on you?
What do you mean, like, for the notes?
No, for the fraction.
If there's any work to show, then you can show work, but there's really not any work to show on 6.1. But if you would like to, then yes, you can. Alright, you didn't write the answer down to number 2. And that was it. So you need to write the answer down to number 2. Alright, so you need to stay focused and have I checked your notes? And you were good? Alright, so let's go ahead and click on it and get started. Did I okay you already done it? Alright, there you go, you're good.
Wow. I'm running out of space on mine.
Yeah, you do it on the back.
That's the lighter. What is that?
All right, let's stop that, please. I'll be right there.
It's just a question. I can ask you right now.
Okay.
So like it says integers or however you say it.
Yes, integer.
Can you put that into like a decimal? No.
Nope. Integers do not have decimals.
Okay, so it either has to be like a negative or a positive.
Either has to be it's whole numbers plus their negatives plus 0.
What are we doing on that with the 6.1?
It says when you finish, you may read, work on other work, play on your Chromebook, or listen to music.
Negative 17.
You finished? All right, let's see here. All right, you're good to do 6.1 practice.
Negative sound.
It says graph -7 and its opposite. All right, get out your notes, 6.1 integers. And show me a problem where we had a graph integers and its opposite. Okay, so like 2 was 2 and -2. -8 was -8 and +8. So what would -7 be? All right, you're going to do 6.1 practice. All right, you're good to do 6.1 practice.
Negative.
Water bottles. What's that? Yes.
I don't get it, that, didn't I? I didn't.
Looks like it's.
What? 12 is right here.
I did. It's kind of wrong.
Okay, so read the problem.
Right, and positive, negative, integer, that, whatever that word is.
Represents the situation. An airplane climbs to 37,500 feet. So you said the integer -37,500 represents the situation. Okay, tell me, why is it -37,500?
Because it says rather positive to me, that's a positive.
Okay, let's look at the notes. And show me the two problems where you had to represent using numbers. One before that. Okay, right here. It says you gained 250 points in a game. So since you gained 250, would that be positive 250 or negative 250? Okay, so this is how you write positive 250. You can either put a plus sign 250 or just write 250. This one says gasoline freezes at 40 degrees below. So what did we have to write? Negative 40. So you told me that it climbs to 37,500 feet. Would that represent a positive situation or a negative situation? Okay, then why did you put negative? If you were saying it's positive.
So I
No, it
got
says an airplane climbs 37,500 feet. Does that mean it goes up 30?
Yeah, it goes up.
Okay, would that be a positive situation or a negative? Okay, well, you're putting there that it's a negative situation.
You never play the war. Like following
Oh, it's gonna be the opposite.
No, it's whatever represents the situation.
right.
Like, if you gain 250, that's a positive situation. If you lose stuff, that's a negative. Yes. This is completely open-ended. Describe a situation that can be represented by the integer 12. So, like I was explaining to him, like on that situation, an airplane climbs 37,500. So it's an open-ended question where you come up with a possible solution where 12 would represent that positive 12. Okay, where are your examples of positive numbers? You need to write down your. Oh, I would maybe spread those out a little bit so you don't think they're all just one number.
Wait, Miss Uma?
Okay, and you didn't write the answers to number 1. Yeah, you need to write your answers to number 1 right there. What number represents gaining 250 points in a game? Okay, turn to the next one. All right, you need to actually do these problems. You've got to plot the number 2 and its opposite. Then you got to plot the number -8 and its opposite. Do what? What do you mean? You're asking me like where would 18 be?
You have to put,
Oh, team A, it says in a game of tug of war, a team wins by pulling the flag over its goal. The flag begins at 0 during the game. The flag moves 8 feet to 12 feet. 12 feet to the left and then 13 feet back to the right. Oh, it's just saying like A, it's not saying like team A, it's saying like a team did win or a team did not win. It's not asking like which particular team, it's like just a team in general, did one of the two teams win?
an integer cannot be like 4.1 or something, right?
No, it cannot have a decimal. All right, we're good to start on 6.1 practice.